So we're moving on. Got another Eastern Conference matchup that just concluded. Philly and Boston, man. The Boston Celtics emerge as the winners in the Game 7 contest, man. Jason Tatum, record-setting game, 51 today in Boston Garden. Celtics advance to the conference finals. Thoughts, man? Sixers gotta do something. And I think it's unfortunately be drastic.
Man, I said the theme of this podcast is it's about how you lose. How in Game 7 do you go 3 for 11? James Harden, 5 turnovers. How in a Game 7, Mr. MVP, go 5 for 18, 4 turnovers in a Game 7. Game 7, man. Blown out by 30.
They got
Game 7, man. This game put me to sleep.
Bad. It was. Bad. There was an ESPN graphic up on Twitter before we started on the podcast, and literally like midway or like a few minutes into the third, Celtics and Sixers, it was like 50-55. By the end of the third, like 47 seconds left, it's 88-60. I'm like, bro, what? Y'all are. This is so. This is not it, man. This is not it at all. Especially when your team has the MVP of the league.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, what?
Wow,
30 piece on the exile with a 30 piece, and Jason Tatum gave you 51. That was so disappointing. Yeah, you said it, man. Like, how you lose is a big, big statement. And this was an emphatic loss.
I just want to know what happened.
I think it's something else that we said before. Inconsistency.
Yep.
Like, obviously they've had ups and downs, they've had injuries. We get all that, but
true.
The first time, in a couple of years, I feel like James Harden has been like overall healthy. We saw him do it a couple times in this series. He had 40 pieces, you know what I mean? And tonight or today, he was not there. I don't know if he was, getting ready for, what do they say, Cancun on 3 or what, but Harden was not a factor. And Philly overall, man, I don't feel like they know how to utilize their players. Maybe that's just me, but I feel like obviously you can play through Embiid and Harden. Those are your all-stars, the MVP and Embiid. But then you have the other guys. PJ Tucker was not bad today, at least. Maxey, he can be streaky, but he can be a weapon when used right. But I'm looking at Tobias Harris. He was the leading scorer for them today, but that's not how you win with this team. And you turn the ball over like they were turning the ball over.
Yeah.
And your two biggest stars have the most turnovers.
It's disappeared, man. Like, look at this stat, bro. Embiid and Harden combined for 8 buckets and 9 turnovers.
How you have more turnovers than baskets?
Exactly.
And y'all the best players on the team, bro. Yes. What?
Yo, and this other stat is wild, bro. And all these are from StatMuse. The last 3 playoff games for Philly, Harden in the fourth quarter, right?
Oh
Harden
no.
has 0 points, 0 field goals made, and 0 free throws made. But Ben Simmons had 5 points for 5 free throws made and 0 field goals made. Like the last 3 playoff games for Philly in the fourth quarter, like you talking about disappearing. You know how they got on Ben Simmons.
Oh, that's so funny.
James Harden. And speaking of Ben Simmons,
I
he
know.
actually posted something up. Like, what you doing posting stuff up on social media, bro?
I'm like,
I ain't
man, you
know.
don't have much room to talk. I
Yeah,
saw his
I was
post
like, you
of the
can't. I
Celtics.
mean, clearly
Like,
there's something there from Philly. That's
yeah,
there's some love lost there. But you don't need to post anything right now,
you
Ben
don't have
Simmons.
any room really to talk
But
at
go
this
ahead,
point.
but go ahead and talk your stuff, man. Like, go ahead. But
Bro.
I don't get what happened though, man. This is, and you know what they're gonna say. Doc Rivers. This is like what they're gonna say. How many times is this? He's blown a 3-1 or 3-2 series lead. Like that's gonna come up again.
Yeah.
10 Game 7 losses in the most in NBA history. Doc has also lost 5 straight Game 7s. 6-10 all time in Game 7.
Man.
Doc Rivers has blown 7 playoff series with a 3-1 or 3-2 series lead. Yeah. It's bad.
For sure.
It's bad.
I think that people are going to be calling for his job, especially with the way that these coaches are getting fired left and right.
We ain't get to that yet, but like based on what happened, I don't see why not. Like nothing's gonna surprise me anymore. It's all about how you lose.
Yeah.
How you lose. It was competitive in the first half. How you lose in just one quarter. Like there are no adjustments you can make. Like what happened, bro? Like that's give all credit to the Celtics though. Still, now, I predicted this was go 7 games. I think we were both saying that. Like it was supposed to be a real competitive series, and I feel like I had Celtics, so I'm like, I forgot who you had.
I think at the time, Embiid was out with the knee sprain.
That's true too. Mm-hmm.
I think that I was saying without Embiid, the Celtics are going to take it, but I think I know I personally was rooting for the Sixers with Embiid having a like MVP season again.
Right.
I think I picked the Sixers if Embiid was healthy, and in that case I'm wrong. So,
I mean, technically the injury could have something to do with it, but I don't know. I don't want to use that as an excuse though, because like he had all that time to rest. He came back. It was fine. It seemed like he got the rust off and for that one game he came back.
yeah.
I mean, it's just this is more of just something else.
To me, Philly, they don't have any type of their offense is all right. Harden brings the ball up.
Yep.
Embiid set a pick and roll, high post action with Embiid. Harden penetrates, maybe a kick out. If Maxey has it going, he can get out in transition. Outside of that, it's really, I don't know what their scheme is, what they're trying to do. It's just like, all right, let's get the ball to Joel or let's give the ball to James Harden.
Yeah.
If they do something, great. If they don't, we lose. And I feel like that's a hard hill to live on.
Yeah, I mean, I know this dot record thing is gonna be kind of blown out of proportion, but there's something there though. Like it says something about a lack of adjustments to take to avoid getting in those situations. Some cases, like the other team is clearly better. This is a situation where it should have been an even match. That's why we predicted 7 games. But the fact you had a series lead though, you had a prime spot to close it out on your home floor. That's where it went all to, and how they lost that too. It's like I was questioning the Celtics in some of the ways they lost too at the end of the games with some of the things they had, but Philly though, like, they just have more issues.